we are going to be working still on multiplication. So we are going to be getting out our math book and getting into page 73 of our math book. So go ahead and open your math book up to page 73. So we are still going to be working on mastering multi-step word problems. And again, multi-step means that there are more than one step involved in the multiplication process. So you have to complete more than one step to get to your answer. So on page 73, we're on number 4 at the top. So number 4 reads, Miss Caddy constructs a cube with 216 magnetic cube blocks. Students in her 2 classes will each make an identical cube. There are 28 students in one class and 25 students in the other class. How many magnetic blocks does she need for her students? Now, guys, the question is, how many magnetic blocks does she need for all of her students? So that means our first step is to find out, well, how many students are there? Well, one class has 28 students and one class has 25 students. So to find out how many students there are, we need to add these two together. So first step is 53 students. So each student's going to be able to make a block, but every cube has 216 magnetic blocks. So we have 216 magnetic blocks for all 53 students. So our second step is going to be multiplication. Make sure you're writing this in your book on page 73. So we're going to multiply. You can pause the video and multiply on your own and then replay the video so that you can check your answer. So I have 6 times 3 is 18. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 more is 4, and then 3 times 2 is 6. Now remember, I'm multiplying by 5 tens, so my answer starts here. I need to put my 0. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 more is 5 times 1 is 5, plus 3 more is 8, and then 5 times 2 would be 10. So when I add this up, I get 11,444. So the correct answer was D, 11,448. So number 5. Number 5 says, what are the values of the regrouped amounts in the multiplication below? Boys and girls, we know these are called partial products, right? And we know that this is our product. But the question's not asking about the product or the partial product. It's asking about the regrouped amounts. That is when you carry a number because you regroup it to the next place value. That's what it's asking. What are the values? So you have to look at that first one, that 3, that's above the 3. Well, what place is that in? Well, this is the ones place, and this is the, well, that's not it. This is your ones place. This is your tens place. So that regrouped 3 is in the tens place, which would make it a value of 30. So notice A says 3, 2, and 3. Well, that's not the value of them. Okay? B says 320 and 3. C says 3,230. And then the last one is 10,324. But we know that 30 has to be one of the answer choices because 30 is the value of 3. So let's do our value of 2. Well, 2 is in the hundreds place, which means a value of 200. And then the 3 is in the thousands place, which is a value of 3,000. So this one has a 3,000. This one has a 200. This one has a 30. So C is your correct answer for the values of those regrouped amounts. And then our last problem on page 73 is number 6. Now, number 6 says, which expressions? Be careful when you read these things. Expressions means there's more than one. Which expressions are equivalent to 179 times 44? Okay, so what we have to look at is, okay, that's 179 times, just like this is, but this says 44 and this says 4 plus 4. Well, I know 4 plus 4 is 8. So 79 times 8 is not the same thing as 79 times 44. So we're going to put an X through that one. So the next one says 179 times 40 and 179 times 4. So what did they do there? They took 44 and they did expanded form of 40 and 4. So yes, that one is correct because 40 and 4 makes 44. So let's look at the next one. We have 100 times 4, 70 times 4, 9 times 4. Well, that's not 44, is it? Because 44 needs a 40 in there, and they just have 4s in there, okay? Now, the 100, the 70, and the 9 is the expanded form of 179. 179 is 170 and 9. So this part of it was correct, but this part was wrong with the 4s. So the whole thing is wrong, okay? We're going to come back to D in just a second, and let's look at E. So E has 179, which is the expanded form 179. And then it has 44, 44, 44, which is 44. So E is correct. So where did they come up with this? Well, this is how they came up with it. They did partial products. So they did the expanded form of 179, the expanded form of 44, and they multiplied it, just like we've done in the past. So 40 times 100, 4 times 1 is 4. Add your 3 zeros and your comma. 40 times 70, 4 times 7 is 28. Add your 2 zeros and your comma. 4 times 9 is 36. Add 1 0. And then 4 times 1 is 4. Add your 2 zeros. 4 times 7 is 28. Add 1 0. And then 4 times 9 is 36. So if you look at it this way and expand it this way, notice that 4,000 is here. 2,800, 360, 400, 280, 36. So yes, D is also the correct answer for that one. So be mindful that when you're given questions like this, you need to go through every single answer choice and see yes or no, is that answer choice correct? Okay? So that was all for our lessons today. You do have independent work in your independent work folder to complete. You have an activity that you will complete here to help you with your multiplication. And then this is 3 practice problems. If you do not use commas in your answer that's greater than 100, it will tell you that you got it wrong, even if you multiplied correctly. So make sure you are using your commas. If you have any questions, make sure you send me an email or come on at 12:30 during the day, Monday through Friday, school days, and ask me for help. Have a great day.